Hello, and welcome to another Tonverk video. Today, I want to take a look at direct jump and using it as a way to create like DJ effects, DJ transitions, etc. Some of you might have seen the little video Electron put out a while ago about direct jump and how it works and how you can easily just skip between like variations of a pattern. And it got me thinking, this is sort of like an alternative to the Tonverk DJ effects video that I did quite a while ago, which I will be linking somewhere if you haven't seen it. You basically use bus tracks and then P-lock steps with certain effect settings, and then you use Trig Preview to turn your effects on and off. But doing this with direct jump and just making pattern variations makes it way more powerful because you can literally change everything in the pattern. So you have way more fine-grained control over the changes you make. So let's take a pattern I prepared before and make a bunch of variations and then play around with them with direct jump and see what we can come up with. I have this techno pattern. It's fairly simple. It's one subtrack with drums. Then it's another subtrack with these percussion sounds. By the way, this is like 12 steps, so it's a polymetric pattern. And then I have a third track. Which is just a wavetable sound, and it's just a simple 5-step sequence. And together it sounds like this. As you might have noticed, I have the purple mutes enabled, which are the pattern mutes, which are ideal for this because you can just quickly turn things on and off per pattern instead of having to delete things in your sequence or whatever. This actually took me a while to figure out because I didn't read the manual well enough, I guess. So if you hold mute and you press arrow up, you go back to global mutes again, or press arrow down to go to pattern mutes. All right, so let's take our pattern function copy and copy it. Go to pattern 8. There's nothing there. Function paste. All right, now we have the same pattern on pattern 8. Let's start with just muting some things, right? Let's go to our drum track. Get rid of the hi-hats. Get rid of some percussion as well. By the way, almost all of the drum sounds I'm using, the percussion sounds are all sampled from the Digitone, and the drum sounds are all Syntact samples. You can get those in my new TonPerc pack that I released recently, which is about just over 700 drums and percussion samples. If you want to use what I use, you can get those. And if not, you can just make your own, but they're out there for you to grab if you want them. So yeah, continuing. Let's also let's see what we can do with the wave finder. Maybe filter it down a bit. Maybe change the position. Maybe change the octave. All right, so now we have our first variation. All right, that's nice. All right, so let's copy this one as well, and then go to pattern 9, paste. Let's see. Maybe let's get rid of the kick here. Or maybe just get rid of the low end here. Maybe add some reverb. So here's an interesting thing, right? Because let's stop for a second. Here's one thing that already makes it better than using like the DJ effects on your bus tracks. Because using like the direct jump, you can literally change everything. So in this case, I have a steel box reverb that is being used on the original pattern. But I think I want like a longer reverb for this variation. So what I can do now is just go to the effects and either just change the reverb parameters, which can work, or you could just swap it out for a completely different reverb, like the Rumsklang in this case. Maybe, you know what, maybe modulate the reverb time or size. And let's see. A bit of delay send. So I have some effects on my percussion track as well. So maybe let's see if I can. Now we've changed the comb filter a bit as well. So if we now go back to our first variation that we made, and the change is instant, and it just, you know, picks up wherever the other pattern left off. All right, that's cool. Let's take our first pattern. Copy it again. Go to pattern 10. Paste. Maybe I want to filter down the whole thing a bit, right? Now, for instance, I have nothing on my mix track at the moment. So what I can do is just add a filter folder. I tend to use because I think there's you can add the low pass as well, but I think I like adding the filter folder because it has more filter options. And you can add a bit of folding if you want. I mean, I've completely changed what I wanted to do. Actually, I just wanted to filter it down like a TG style filter, but this is pretty cool as well, right? And what's also cool here, you can just, you're not stuck to like your p-logged values. You can just perform a bit with where your filter is. And then go back to your main pattern. Let's maybe add some send to our wavetable, and maybe go to our steel box, increase the size a bit. And what we now also could do, for instance, is take this, because I kind of like this variation. Now we take this pattern, go to another pattern, paste it again, and then go to our filter folder. Have like this more rough version of this pattern, I guess. And now, for instance, I like this one. But maybe I want another a bit more, washed out version of this. Function copy, go to pattern 12. Let's see, let's go to our mute. Create a kick here. The hi-hat back in. amp mod here. Track 3, maybe go back up an octave here. Add a bit of release time, chorus. Now you can, vary between those, or like build up patterns that we have. And this is very basic stuff where you just change up a couple of parameters and add some effects here and there, and just, try and come up with some interesting variations on your pattern. So now in a very short amount of time, I just made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so five variations of my initial pattern. And, it's very easy, especially now with, because we have pattern mutes engaged, to quickly make another variation and drop everything out completely, right? So if I take pattern 12, function copy, go to pattern 13, paste, and let's see. And maybe for this one, because I'm feeling it's add, second wavetable. Animate it a bit. Reverb again. So it's so much fun doing this, because you can just quickly, make all these variations, jump between them, and really perform your track. So yeah, that's it really. It's just, it's just a really nice alternative to doing your DJ effects or transitions on the bus tracks, because you have an infinite amount of options because you're doing it on different patterns, because you can change all the effects, change whatever, route things to different buses if you would want to. So you could really go crazy with that. But also, like what I did now, doing fairly limited changes, just a bit of reverb there, octave change there, or add some effects. You can easily make some really nice variations and perform those. It's also very easy to go a bit overboard doing this, but that's obviously up to the user's discretion. But yeah, definitely give this a go and have fun. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.